Stop. Before you watch this video, let's see if you're part of the 99%. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Don't lie to yourself. 1. Do you check your phone before you do anything productive in the morning? 2. Do you talk about goals more than you execute them? 3. Do you quit when things get boring, not when they get impossible? 4. Do you consume motivation daily but still live the same life? 5. If someone else had your exact habits, would you bet on them to succeed? If you answered yes to even 2 of those, you're not different. You're average. And average feels normal because almost everyone is. 99% of people never escape this. Not because they lack potential, but because they never confront the truth about themselves. So let's confront it. Average doesn't mean broke. It doesn't mean stupid. It means average discipline, average focus, average standards, average results. It means living a life that's fine, comfortable, predictable, safe. And safe is seductive because nothing feels urgent until years pass. You think you have time. You think the opportunities will always be there. You think you can start tomorrow. But time doesn't wait. And tomorrow is the same trap as today. We live in the most comfortable time in human history. Food delivered instantly. Entertainment on demand. Validation with a single post. Your brain is constantly rewarded for avoiding difficulty. And when easy rewards are always available, your tolerance for effort shrinks. Why build something meaningful when scrolling feels good right now? Why suffer today when comfort is one tap away? This is the real reason 99% stay average. Not because they can't grow, because they don't have to. Comfort isn't just physical, it's neurological. Every scroll, every notification, every short burst of stimulation. Dopamine. Your brain starts preferring novelty over effort. And effort is required to escape average. So what happens? You plan, you research, you consume self-improvement. You watch videos, read books, listen to podcasts, but you don't execute consistently. Because execution feels slow. And average people are addicted to speed. They measure themselves in small wins, small comforts, small bursts of pleasure, and convince themselves they're progressing, when in reality, nothing meaningful changes. You can feel productive without producing anything. Watching podcasts, reading about success, organizing goals, learning strategies. It feels like growth, but it's consumption, and your brain rewards consumption almost like achievement. So you feel progress without actually changing. Years pass. You stay busy, but unchanged. You stay motivated in short bursts. You feel inspired, then distracted, then normal again. That's the cycle that keeps most people in the 99%. Escaping average requires separation. When you level up, you change habits. You change standards. Sometimes you change environments. And humans fear social rejection more than failure. So most people shrink themselves to stay relatable. They dilute ambition. They delay bold moves. They stay normal because average is socially safe. They surround themselves with people who keep them comfortable, who normalize procrastination, who applaud mediocrity, and they call it community. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your identity. If deep down you see yourself as just a regular person, your actions will defend that belief. You'll hesitate. You'll procrastinate. You'll sabotage opportunities, not consciously, but consistently. And consistency creates outcomes. Small compromises today compound into years of mediocrity tomorrow. And one day, you'll realize the life you wanted was traded for comfort you didn't even notice. Escaping average isn't complicated. It's uncomfortable. Remove artificial comfort. Do one difficult thing daily. Do one thing that stretches you every single day. Act like the person you want to become before you feel like them. Stop asking, how do I feel today? Start asking, what would someone exceptional do right now? And then do that, even when it's boring, even when it's inconvenient, even when no one is watching, even when your friends laugh at you, even when it feels meaningless at the moment. That is how average ends. That is how exceptional begins. If someone else had your habits, would you bet on them to succeed? That question doesn't go away. Time will pass either way. Most people will still be average in 5 years. The only real question is, will you? Will you let the comfort, the excuses, the dopamine loops, the fear of being different quietly decide for you? Or will you confront the truth and finally act?